Let's discuss about DBT test. DBT test is a way to test the data quality of a model, and there are two types of test in DBT. First is generic test and second are singular test. Okay, in generic test we can check the unique, not null, accepted values and relationship test per column defined in YAML files. Okay, if you see this schema.yaml file, this is the example of generic test. So if you notice here, this is my first DBT model SQL, and we had already seen that the same name table is also created in my Snowflake. And if you see, they are checking generic test for ID column, and the test they are checking is unique and not null. Similarly for second also they are checking on ID basis, this is unique or not null. These are known as generic test, and in order to run this test we just say DBT test, and it will automatically run by all the tests which are generic as well as in singular test. We will cover the singular test, but first let's trigger the DBT test and see how generic tests are working. I will say hit run, and it started running. If I show you the logs, you will see my tests are running. See guys, this is what I want to show you. So I have 4 tests. How I am having 4 tests is, if you see this ID column from my first DBT, it is having 2 tests. First is unique and second is not null. Similarly for the ID column from my second DBT is also having 2 tests, unique and not null. So total I am having 4 tests. So as per the result, you can see it had passed 3 tests, but it is failed 1 test. And the failed test is not null in my first DBT model. It is saying that, hey, I found a null value inside the first DBT model. Okay, let's verify if this is a true or not. So I will say is, I will just add my first DBT model here and I will run this so that I can actually see if there is any null value or not. And here I am seeing the null value. This is why this test got failed. That's pretty much about generic tests. You can also mention accepted values and relationship tests. Relationship tests are nothing, just a referential integrity test checking between the multiple tables. You can only add these 4 kind of tests here only. Okay, that's why these are known as generic tests. Okay, let's now discuss about the singular test. Singular tests are more of custom tests which we create under the test folder. Here we write all the SQL scripts, and those scripts reside inside the test folder. So what I will do here is, now I will go to my test folder, and as you can see, this test folder is empty at the moment. I will create a new test. I will add a new file saying, let's say singular underscore test.sql. Okay, and I will add a very basic test where I will be just checking if unit price is negative or not. Okay, because if the unit price is negative, there is an error in the report, and I really don't want to see any kind of errors because of some irrelevant data. Okay, so we will mention that test here. I will say unit underscore price not be less than 0. Okay, it should not be negative, right? And similarly, the shipping cost should not be negative as well. So I will mention this as well, and I will say and shipping cost should not be less than 0. If this test returns any kind of row, immediately DBT will fail the test. But if this test passed, this means there was no record which was having negative unit price and negative shipping cost. Okay, so in order to run that, first I will just save this one, and then I will say DBT test, and I will hit enter. This time it will run 5 tests. 4 tests for my generic one, and 5th is this one. So I should see 4 tests as pass and 1 test as fail. See guys, I am able to see 4 tests pass and 1 has failed, and it had passed my singular test as well. This is my singular test, and it hadn't shown any result. That's why it is succeeded. This is pretty much about test. You should know in generic tests, you can only do 4 things: unique, not null, accepted values and relationships. While in singular tests, you can mention any kind of custom test you want to do inside your DBT cloud.